Hi, second graders. It's week 4 of distance learning, and we're talking about the week of April 20th to the 24th. And this will be our lesson for Monday, April 20th, and we will begin by focusing on reading and writing. So I will be asking you to read the take-home book, Frida the Sign Maker. Frida the Sign Maker. And here's a colored picture of the copy that you have at home. Frida the Sign Maker gives us a clue as to what the story is about. So this is Frida, and she's going to make signs. She's a sign maker. And this is the mayor, and the mayor asks Frida to make signs for the town. Now the problem is that Frida's a little forgetful, but the mayor's going to give her a second chance because he wants her to learn. So he's giving her a second chance to help the town. So here's the town, and it's called Midvale. It starts out, the people of Midvale needed new signs around town. So that kind of talks about the main idea, what the story is mostly about. And there's a picture of Midvale. So her first problem comes when she forgets the list of signs the mayor gave her at home. So you could read the signs that she is supposed to be making for the town. But on her first day of going to work, she has all her supplies. But the thing that she is missing, second graders, is that list. The mayor gave her the list, but Frida forgot and left it at home. So when Frida gets to work, she remembers that one of the signs had something to do with a stop. Okay, but instead of making, you guessed it, instead of making a sign that said bus stop, she made a sign that said bug stop. And of course that created lots and lots of problems for the town. And those looks like some nasty bugs. So I want you to read and find out what other mistakes Frida makes and what problems that causes the town. So that's the story or introduction to your take-home book that I'm asking you to read twice, Frida the Sign Maker. Now the second thing to do on our distance learning calendar for April 20th, day 1, is to work on the spelling words. And of course the story that I'm referring to is The Sign Maker's Assistant. So let's go over to the spelling board, just like you would see at school. And there are, of course, 12 spelling words. So let's take a look down here. The spelling patterns for this week are AUGH, as in the word daughter, the otter. AW, as in the word hawk. AU, as in the word audience. And the sound spelling for AL, as in awk, awk. So we have AL, AUGH, AW, and AU. And it makes the ah sound. Like if we could go to the dentist and he or she would ask us to open our mouths, or the doctor, and say ah. Okay? So here are our spelling words for the week. And we'll just begin by reading them. Talk, repeat after me. Because. August, hope you're saying August. Remember, August is a proper noun, and of course it gets a capital. Caught, I caught a fish. Draw, I'm getting some mail from some of you, and I love when you draw me a picture. Walk, Mr. C and I go for lots of walks. Chalk, sidewalk chalk, there's nothing better. Auto, ought, A-U, A-W, thaw, fault, A-U, and launch, like a rocket will launch from its place and fly into space. So those are our spelling words. So again, we're on spelling words list 5 for the sign maker's assistant. Okay, so I have taken the words, and you know me, I want them in groups. So boys and girls, the first 2 spelling words in the AUGH are taught and caught. So AUGH, and actually it has the T too. So AUGHT. Taught, caught. And they rhyme, and the first letter is the only difference. AUGH. Okay, the next spelling pattern is AW. Thaw. I'm going to thaw some chicken out for supper. Thaw and draw. I hope you draw me a picture if you haven't already. I love mail. Draw. The next spelling pattern is AU. Aw, again. Fault. Fault. Auto. Because. Oh, I'm really excited that you're going to learn to spell that word, second graders. Yep, when you came to second grade at the beginning, a lot of you wrote cuz, C-U-Z, but it's time, third graders. Yep, I said it, third graders, it's time. We've got to get that. So the word be and the word cause. So really got to work on that one this week. The proper noun for August, it's a proper noun, name of a month, capital A, and launch. Launch. If we take out the A, it's lunch. So we have the AU. So boys and girls, how many AU words do we have? Can you say them to me? Fault, auto, because, August, and launch. So we have 5. 5 with the AU spelling. 2 with AW. Aw, thaw, aw. AUGH or AUGHT for the spelling words. Ought, ought. And then the sound spelling for AL. And actually it's ALK. Wa-ok. Wa-aw. AL says aw. Wa-ok. T-ok. And ch-ok. And those are all in the word family, aren't they? The ALK word family. So hopefully chunking them up into sound spelling. AUGH, AW, AU, and AL. And that ends our portion of the reading and writing and spelling.